The world spotlight is on Volkswagen over allegations of slave labor on its cattle ranch in the Amazon. The German carmaker is facing pressure from Brazil's government to compensate workers for humiliating and degrading conditions on Fazenda Vale do Rio Cristalino between 1973 and 1987. Public prosecutors in Brazil are seeking reparations from Volkswagen for the thousands of men they say were forced to toil in unhygienic conditions with little access to water or sanitation. Evidence shows that Volkswagen received large grants and tax write-offs to purchase and maintain the ranch, but instead of safeguarding those workers, Brazil's government claims that the men were subjected to horrendous treatment. José Ribamar Viana Nunes was one of many men taken to the ranch in 1983. He claims that, upon arrival, he and other workers were told they had to buy their own tools, food, and housing materials, all of which were very expensive and put the men into debt. This, officials say, is a clear case of debt bondage. Nunes also alleges that workers had no choice but to drink and bathe from a local stream shared with cattle, which led to numerous illnesses. He and other workers were constantly threatened with violence and the fear of punishment for attempting to escape. Rafael Garcia, the public prosecutor for the Brazilian Labor Ministry, found the claims being made against Volkswagen to be grave violations of human rights and said that the government will take all appropriate action in courts in Brazil and abroad if the company does not agree to pay back wages and due damages. Volkswagen, however, denies all allegations of abuse. A company spokesperson stated that they will continue to contribute to the working conditions of its employees and to the positive evolution of society, but that it rejects all the allegations presented in the records of the current investigation. Though talks on compensation between Volkswagen and Brazil's government ended without agreement earlier this year, the case will continue to be argued in court. It is a harrowing reminder of the devastating effects of human exploitation and a cautionary tale of how companies must be held accountable to uphold labor standards.